Let's go to Tanya, who's on the line in Canton, Texas. Tanya, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hey, Ken, I'm so pumped to talk to you.
Well,
oh my gosh.
I'm pumped to talk to you. What's going on?
I have discovered, I have researched, I have embarked, and I'm currently achieving.
Oh, yeah. Joe, give me some applause for Tanya, please. My goodness. We can't just roll through that. You're rocking through the stages of living the dream.
I'm rocking through them.
All right.
I didn't even know it. I started listening to you a few weeks ago, and you and, so many different podcasts at Ramsey Solutions have inspired me and have just kept me going. I'm still in my 9-to-5 job. I'm pumping through because I'm in food, and I have proclaimed this business will not be in debt, and so I'm steadily growing.
Great.
Now, I have reached full capacity of what I could do on my own, and so this is my question, Ken. Do I stay at that full capacity and I keep pocketing profit, keep putting it into my household, getting us out of debt, or do I start saving within that business so I can start going to the next step within the business? So that gets me closer to stepping into the dream job full time.
Yes, and yes. Yes and yes. So you take all that extra money that you're getting out of the side hustle and you park it into that debt relief plan, the Snowball, okay? Mm-hmm. So you're absolutely right. Both scenarios are actually your 1-2 punch. So you've already figured it out. This is an easy phone call. So once you get out of that debt and then you get Dave's baby steps fully functioning, meaning you get that next step, which is 3 to 6 months expenses. So
we're not actually to the debt snowball yet. I mean, this side hustle even started because we're not even able to start baby step 1. We're kind of in that crisis mode that Dave's described it as the log jam. And so we needed some dynamite. And so I said, all right, we're going to
So you started the side hustle?
Yes.
But I thought you told me this baby was making some money, isn't it?
This baby's making some money, yes. It's kind of seasonal work. I actually work with a farmer's market. And so it's the summertime. It's spring to the summer. And so the wintertime, it gets really slow.
Right, but what I'm telling you is but my answer is still the same. Unless you were saying something different all of a sudden. What you said is, do I take the money that I'm making and put it back into the business so that I can get closer to walking away from my day job? And the answer is no, You're not ready for that. What you do is you take every nickel that's left over after the expenses and you put it into your personal funds. You've got a crisis. So how much are you making right now? Give me a monthly estimate on this side hustle.
Just on the side hustle?
Yeah.
It can range about $500 on average a month, and hopefully that this season will be my second season. And so I've built up a clientele. I'm actually going to, the projections are a lot more than
Give me a modest projection, and I want your net profit, not your gross, your net after your expenses. What do you think a modest net profit's going to be per month during this next food season?
Modestly, probably $700.
Okay, so in a month and a half, you've already got your $1,000 emergency fund, and I think you could actually get step 1 throughout your current finances. Can you not sacrifice in your current, whatever you and your husband are making, and get that $1,000 baby step 1, Dave Ramsey's baby step? Cannot get that in savings in your current income?
We're at a single income right now, and so until he can get to a full-time position or bring in some more income, we're packed. I've cut everything that we could possibly cut.
How aggressive is your husband being to get work right now?
Since he talked to you, very aggressive.
Oh, so I've already talked to him.
Yes, you talked to him earlier in the week, and he's kind of gotten that gazelle intensity in him.
Oh, I remember him. I got on him a little bit.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, it's time for him to step up because I started today's show with another article where unemployment is at a 49.5-year low. I'm going to get all up in his business if he doesn't get a job.
Well, you did, and he pulled in a couple $100 yesterday, and he's pulling in a couple $100 today.
Great. My point is,
he's getting that gazelle intensity.
Good. He needs to. You tell him you talked to me today, and I'm still a little intense over that situation, and he needs to get a full-time 40-hour job. I don't care if he's scooping poop or if he's serving tables. I don't care, because we have a crisis situation, and mama's rocking it. You got a full-time job. You got a side hustle that's going to throw out $700 a month, modest projection, net profit. That $700 is going to be really nice. And so I'm going to answer your question one more time for everybody listening and for you. You do not put any of that side hustle money back into the business to expand. That is not your play. Gotcha. All of your extra money goes into baby steps 1, 2, and 3. And then once baby steps 1, 2, and 3 are fully funded, and you have changed your budget and you're putting 15% away to retirement, that's baby step 4. That now the business self-funds itself. The side hustle self-funds, and you do the same thing that you did for your personal finances for the business. You get $1,000 emergency fund for your business. Okay. Gotcha. Then get 3 to 6 months for the business so that baby is really healthy. And over time, you're going to eventually step into that full time, and you never know what's going to happen. You might be able to get to a point where you buy yourself a used food truck, and you fix it up. And next thing you know, you're killing it, and you're a foodie entrepreneur. I think that's where you want to be. Am I right?
That is. Yes, sir.
All right, Tanya, we have talked enough. It's time for you and your hubby to keep on doing. I appreciate the call. Thanks for listening. New caller, new listener, couple weeks. Yeah, folks, if you call me anytime in the near future and you tell me you can't find work, just understand that I'm not going to be Mr. Positivity in that situation, because why don't you go find a job first? And I don't care if it's the dream job or not. We're going to get income coming in, and then we begin to plan. The current job becomes our platform that we step into the future from. I can't find work. Oh boy. Now listen, if you're working in a job and you call me and say, I'm trying to get an opportunity to move, I'm your guy. I'm not going to be tough on you. But if you just call me and say, I cannot find a job, we need to rephrase that. I'm not getting the job that I want, but don't tell me you can't find a job.